Welcome to CRE Fast 5 in today's deep dive into one of the most ambitious retail projects in the U.S., the American Dream in East Rutherford, New Jersey. I'm Carly Iacono. This 3.3 million square foot wonder has been through multiple owners and has taken nearly 2 decades and over $6 billion to become a reality. 555 Group, the owner of the Mall of America in Minneapolis, took over the project in 2011 and restarted construction 2 years later. American Dream finally opens its doors in October 2019, but was forced to close just weeks before its grand opening celebration as the coronavirus overtook the world. American Dream then reopened in October 2020 with new safety protocols in place. Now today, there are over 140 stores open and endless entertainment options. I had the pleasure of taking a behind-the-scenes tour of American Dream this week and have some interesting updates to share on this massive project. The newest addition to the American Dream experience is a 300,000 square foot luxury retail wing dubbed The Avenue. The first floor in The Avenue is dedicated to contemporary high fashion such as Jonathan Adler, Alexander Wang, and New Jersey's only Saks Fifth Avenue store. The second floor is reserved for classic luxury brands like Dolce & Gabbana, Mulberry, and Hermes, which is in fact the world's largest Hermes store and spans 2 entire stories. The architecture and build out of this wing is absolutely stunning, with fountains that double as runways, eye-turning sculptures, and elaborate chandeliers. Montreal-based design firm GH&A designed the space, and Toronto-based Adamson Associates were the architects for the wing. New York City-based Jonathan Adler designed the furniture for the Avenue, and landscaping was designed by Miami-based Plant the Future. There is just nothing standard about this space. Another star in the luxury wing is Carpaccio. Carpaccio is the mall's first full-service restaurant, and I can tell you from personal experience, the food is quite delicious. Carpaccio is set to open a second, more casual location within American Dream that will feature a wine bar. In fact, according to American Dream representatives, they are on track to open a new full-service restaurant every 45 to 60 days, starting with Yard House, which is scheduled to open next month and overlooks the impressive indoor ski slope. Another notable full-service restaurant in the works is Little Sheep, a Michelin star-rated restaurant based in Manhattan. However, American Dream is not only about high-end luxury. The complex features 20 food court stalls, 19 of which have already been leased. And the tenants include the usual suspects like Popeyes, Wendy's, Taco Bell, Charlie's, Cinnabon, and more. The food court has been so popular among guests that they're opening additional seating to accommodate demand. In fact, 4 tenants have already exceeded $3 million in sales since opening in a very short time. A kosher food court is also slated to open in 2022, which I believe will be the only one in the state. But the real stars of the show at American Dream are the entertainment venues. Entertainment options make up 55% of the mall's 3 million square feet footprint, while retail accounts for only 45%. Interesting dynamic. American Dream boasts a Nickelodeon theme park that is home to the world's steepest roller coaster, which also happens to go 0 to 62 miles an hour in 2 seconds in a slingshot-type motion. Let's pause for a moment. A world record-breaking roller coaster is fully contained inside a mega shopping destination. It's really amazing that that could be pulled off. And it is without question the scariest roller coaster I have ever been on in my life, and I happen to love adrenaline rides. So this project is really trying to make consumers rethink how and where they do the things they love. The massive indoor water park, for example, offers surfing lessons, and the likes of Cardi B and French Montana have been seen there with some regularity. There's also an NHL regulation ice skating rink, concert venues, aquarium, Legoland, and much more. A massive esports arena is planned for 2022 as well. Next month, the much anticipated observation wheel is scheduled to open, which will be roughly the same size as the London Eye. The pods will be temperature controlled, and guests will be allowed to bring on food and beverages for the 40-minute ride, which will include only 2 revolutions and incredible views of New York City. Now, a project of this scale is never without its trials. Many of the headlines have questioned the profitability and long-term viability of the development. Mandated closures due to COVID, construction delays due to supply chain disruption, and notable retailer bankruptcies like Barney's and Lord & Taylor have all been challenges for 555 and subsidiaries. Of course, everyone on the team wishes things had moved faster, but there is no turning back now. With another 175,000 square feet of retail expected to open by the end of 2021, and an additional 125,000 square feet on track for Q1 of 2022. If you're a prospective tenant or retail real estate professional, the best way to understand American Dream is really to see it for yourself. With 85% of the complex expected to be leased by year end, and some of the most creative and elaborate tenant fit-outs underway, it really is something you have to be on site for to truly grasp. In a recent interview, Ken Downing, the Chief Creative Officer of 555 Group, said the weekends can bring over 75,000 people to American Dream, and they expect this number to only grow as tourism regains momentum. 20% of the overall customer base is expected to be international visitors over time. American Dream is a very bold and noteworthy undertaking by the 555 Group. It's a project that will teach us all a lot about how consumers want to experience retail and entertainment and how that mixes with tourism. And it's certainly something I'm looking forward to watching unfold. That was CRE Fast 5. I'm Carly Iacono. I'll see you next week.